I wanted to keep it real on this podcast.
So I called you, right?
This is good. I'm glad that you're talking about this.
I called this dude yesterday leading up to the game, right? And I'm like, I just got out the shower, like, lotioning up. I'm like, yo, I got Steph. I'm about to lock him down.
This dude, I was like.
So he's like, he still don't get it. Like, oh, okay, you guys, who do you guys? You got the Warriors. So I'm like, yeah. So he's like, who you guarding? I'm like, bro, I said I'm going to lock down Steph. Like, I got Steph. Like, I'm locked in, right?
He was, he was not fake swagging. He was dead serious. And I kind of was like, all right, like, what's your game plan, like, in guarding him? Because when I watch the game, you force guys to go left. You want to make them shoot off one dribble.
I ain't do none of that.
And so Pete said something like, I'm just going to have my hand up. I forgot what you said, but I
said, I'm going to force him in the layups.
Run him off the three.
He's going to have to beat me every time. No threes. It went out
there. Yeah, 50 on you.
I was laughing the whole time watching.
What'd you say, P? Whack him?
Bro, I couldn't stop none of it. I couldn't stop none of it.
I mean, to be fair, though, I could tell that you were playing, everyone was playing defense. The level of intensity was just
It's just his shot making, bro.
Dude, it's good defense.
It's good defense on anybody else. It's just his shot making.
And he practiced that way.
I hear he goes hard on practice. Like, I hear his game, his practice shots is the game. Like, he treats it like the game.
One crazy stat about Steph that I heard, I believe this is true. I think he deadlifts like 400 something.
Yeah,
like
that's why his range is crazy.
He's strong, like skinny strong. A lot of those guys, I know, but that's probably why he's out there doing what he does. He's strong.
Yeah.
That's just like when we was talking about the football players. They come in strong.
They strong.
Come in, if they had a jump shot, they could probably do what P do.
They can do what P.
I mean, not what
I don't know about that, but that's
do what Steph do.
Not what you meant to say, Steph Curry. Not what you P. You ain't shooting like that yet.
What you mean?
You not shooting like that.
Come on.
You not shooting like that, P.
This
P. You not shooting.
This ain't the time. This ain't the time.
Okay.
I can shoot from half court.
Not like that, back and forth, like five times.
Not like that.
Okay, then they didn't agree with me.
What he does is impressive.
That's what I'm saying. Not to say what you do isn't impressive. I'm just saying you can't shoot like that.
I had to hear it from you.
Okay, you had to, and I'm gonna let you.
P, I think you can shoot like that.
No,
I think he can.
You know why I'm gonna say P?
He's not allowed to shoot like Steph has free range, comfortable, like
because he can shoot like that,
and he's got to do that. Paul's got other guys he's got to pass to and stuff. I think.
You my boy, you don't got.
You know why I'm gonna say PK? You know why I'm gonna say PK? You know why I say PK shoot like that? Because he ain't had none of the opportunities on the team to go crazy like that. So I'm gonna say he can't shoot like that.
I'm a little lost.
You ain't never he never had the open door to say, Pete, shoot from here, shoot from there, go there.
Yeah, not the shots he takes.
That's
what I'm saying.
We saw him a couple days ago. He was, chirping back and forth with one of the Suns' point guards. But does he talk a little trash out there? Like, what's his how's his chirp game? Like, is he out there trying to? I feel like
he's the chirp that make you think. And I think his shit talking is what he does to the crowd. Like, he'll hit a shot and then he'll turn around and look at the crowd and be like,
do some old.
I'm him. Or he won't necessarily say something to you. And if he does, it's like a quick jab. You know what I mean?
Fake game crazy too.
His what? Pump fake?
Fake game.
Because he crazy. If any little space that he got is going up. And it's a bucket.
It's like,
it's a butt, and it's so quick.
You can't give him no air.
You can't give him no air. No air. That's why I told you, bro. I'm going to smother him. When we play, I'm going to smother him.
I'm running him off the line. It's my matchup tonight. I got this.
Give me the love for trying. I tried.
You was going against a hell of a shooter. Man.
Kuzma. Did you see Kuzma try to do the Steph Curry the other night where he shot the three, he turned around, and the whole team was the ball came right back to him too, dude.
He did the swaggy P.
Okay, real quick, Jackie, before we get into our first topic, I got some good news about last night.
What's the news, Bucky? Tell me.
The news is I won some money on Prize Picks.
Wow, wait a minute. I hope you use our promo code, but before we get all into that, let the people know what Prize Picks is, Dallas.
Okay. So Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app. You pick 2 to 6 players, then pick if they will score more or less than their Prize Picks projection. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available.
Y'all got that right. So now we can get into How did you win last night?
So I actually placed an entry on both Paul and Steph to go over their projections, and they both did.
So are these only hoop projections or what?
Nope. Prize Picks offers projections on any sport that you watch.
Damn. So tell the people how much you can win.
You can win up to 25 times on your money per entry.
Wow. Wait a minute. And on top of all of that, all first-time users that deposit and use our promo code PODCASTP will receive 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Guess what that means, Dallas? That means if you deposit $100 from Prize Picks will give you $100. If you deposit $50, guess what? Prize Pick gonna give you $50. Cha-ching!
The Warriors are known for shooting three-point shots. They're going up and down the floor, shooting it from deep. How in that game, when you see these guys just what it looks like, they're just jacking up threes and they're going in, how do you kind of keep your composure? Does it make you want to shoot, some threes too? Or how do you kind of maintain or kind of hold the wave back when they're just piling on those three-pointers?
It's tough because, it's one of those situations where you, read the room.
Okay.
And it's like, all right, they get, it's time. They get busy. They hitting these deep threes. All right, the crowd is going crazy. Let me get one up. But you can't fall into that trap because that's their game style. That's how they play. Their offense, the way they can shoot. They're a fast-paced team, and they have, the green light to shoot and take tough shots. So for us, we couldn't fall in that trap because we're not like a 3-point shooting team the way they are. We create off of penetration, kickouts, pick and roll, stuff like that. And so our game is more mid range, get to the basket. We got big wings, finish at the rim. So I thought that was our way of countering. We're just gonna be physical. We're gonna play at the rim. We're gonna get offensive rebounds, putbacks. That was our way of countering them going crazy with their threes. But you can't get into a pissing match with them, bro.
Warriors, boy.
You can't, or you're gonna fall behind. You don't make shots, they're making shots, the crowd is in it, and then now it's just a tough game. Their defense gets involved.
I just want to know what version of the Warriors dynasty is the best. What was the hardest playing against?
Easy. The year they had KD.
Because you got the KD era, you got the
73 and 9
Splash Brothers, and then you got exactly with the Draymond.
They all were
threes back in the day
when he was lethal behind.
Which one version you done played against all of them?
The toughest one was the KD era. That is by far the toughest Warriors team.
I would say that too, KD.
And you know what's crazy? So I don't know if y'all remember the year Klay had the 60
off
in 3/4
dribbles.
Y'all know that was against me.
Was it?
Well, not the Pacers, my Pacers team.
Got it.
But I was a part of that. I was a part of that.
You need to let them know that.
I did.
Klay don't talk trash out there, does he?
Klay will talk trash if you
talk to him.
If you talk to him, Klay's the same way. He gonna hit you with some real subtle, make you think about it.
He hit you with quiet.
The shit he do with D Book, 4 rings. What can I say to that? You know what I mean?
What was it like watching him drop all those when you were in Indiana, just going off? Talk about that experience.
Yeah, it was crazy because we weren't we switch now. And if when you're playing the Warriors, you have to switch. You have to be alert. You have to have your head on a swivel because they move so much. That Pacers team, we weren't switching in. And it was tough to switch because we had 2 small guards. We had Monte Ellis and Jeff Teague. And then there's KD out there. So we're not going to switch Jeff Teague onto KD. And so they were just moving, bro. And we was trying to keep bodies on bodies. They hit one person. They flying off.
Yeah.
And shooters can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing, bro. And I remember Klay was just going off.
They jump shots was like layups back then. A jump shot was a layup to them.
Jump shot was a layup. And he's shooting it from everywhere. The ball
That's what I'm saying.
Be on his barely on his palm, and it's going up, and it's cool.
That's crazy. He shoot better than his dad.
Catch shoot. He shoots the ball
his
so
daddy
fast.
was a big man.
I'm saying.
Yes, he shoots.
I'm talking about Steph.
Oh yeah.
Steph. I'm talking about Steph. And you talking about Klay.
They both shoot better than
they
dad.
both shoot better.
Yeah, they both. But I mean, Waddell was a shooter, and that's crazy. You shoot better than your pops.
Better than your pops.
But if your pops is a shooter, Come on now.
You guarantee.
You guarantee because Steph shoots better than his pops.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I mean,
one season almost shot better than
Steph.
Yeah,
they had a year where he competed.
He had a good year.
But yeah, it's just crazy that game. Go back to that game. It was just crazy because they were flying all over the place.
That's crazy. You really
and it was like he did it in like I want to say like 11 dribbles. They counted how many dribbles he took.
He just catches the ball.
How do you put 60 up with 11 dribbles?
Can't stick. He too quick. He never stops. Who gonna keep him? Who gonna catch up to him?
I remember I talked to Monte, like we were coming out of timeout, and he didn't even have no words. He was just like,
just tired running the ball screen.
I'm like,
what do you even say? Like,
he didn't say nothing. He was just like, because we weren't barking at each other, but we was kind of mad at the game plan. Like, bro, we got to switch. And so I'm talking to Monte, and he like,
who he had to stick?
He had Klay.
Oh my God!
I had KD. Jeff had Steph, and I think Thaddeus had Draymond, and I forget who Miles was guard. I don't even know who their fifth was, but it didn't even matter on that team. They was tough.
Well, you beat them last night.
We beat them last night. We got our get back.